Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thanks to Stanley Cole for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Here's a look at some of the stats for Drew Holiday.
And it's striking how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His long-range percentage is coming up, and that's going to give them a lift as a team. You can never have enough reliable threats from beyond the arc.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Batum, Tyrese Maxey out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Reed, and it's Harris in at the power forward. And for Boston, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Jason Tatum is out there with Porzingis, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition, and really, who can survive the night?
And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Holiday against Maxey. Harris outside. And Batum kicks to Hield, and stolen by Tatum. Here's White, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Gentlemen, that is about excellent concentration from Derek White. You play through the foul, now you get the old-fashioned three-point opportunity.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And, Greg, while the Sixers have been effective time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation.
Boston ball.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Celtics in Boston.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Now here is Holiday after the miss from Buddy Hield. The kick out to Tatum. No good on the three. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a three-point game. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last round.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Maxey hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Porzingis with a screen on Maxey. Here's Holiday. Outside White. Outside Tatum. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Just tremendous understanding and fundamental basketball by Jason Tatum in pick and roll action. Beautiful.
No doubt, Craig, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on the finals team at just 24 years old.
Maxey against Holiday. For 3. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Porzingis. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Reed. Stolen by Holiday. Outside Tatum. Driving in. It's tipped. Healed with it. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the 76ers.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Maxey, no good.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Holiday dishes to Brown. Porzingis inside. Reed covering. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Add that to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KP doing work.
Maxey passes to Heel. Over in the corner, Batum. Harris outside. And stolen by White. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. Some solid defense from Maxey.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It's not going to go for him.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot. Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
The 76ers trail by 6. Up top, Maxey. Guarded by Holiday. Maxey kicks to Harris. Pass to Batum. 76ers moving the ball around. Reed a screen on Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Wide open look. He squares up and sinks it.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Boston. The pass to Brown. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the first. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You have to admire the growth of Jaylen Brown. He comes in as an attacking athlete. He's now a better passer, and he absolutely is a knockdown three-point shooter.
He hits the second from the line. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Easily sets a screen. Fires the 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Celtics out in front, up 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Tillman in at center. That's the Boston Five. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey's 6 a.m. workouts give him an edge. His motto, I prepare in front of nobody to perform in front of thousands. He says he's done 3 workouts before someone else even opens their eyes to prepare the workout. He said, I feel like that creates a psychological advantage when I step on the court. I have no reason to fear anybody. Kevin?
No reason at all. Hey, thanks, D.A. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Boston.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Passes it to Pritchard. Back to Tatum for the 3, and again, Boston with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Outside Lowry. Harris inside, working on Horford. Bamba. Rebound Boston. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home. A nice shot by Mikhailuk.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
Now, here's Lowry. D right on him. Pass to Harris. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And, Kevin, we were seeing teams go small. Lots of 4s, even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP-level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
Here's Boston now. They're on an 11-2 run. Pritchard passes to Horford. Here's Mikhailuk. Back to Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Reed, he's checked in for Bamba. Batum comes in for Oubre. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Milton. And Maxey's subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Inside.
2 minutes.
Hield outside. Pass to Maxey. Puts the move on. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Porzingis kicks to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Brown. And it's Reed pulling it down. The 76ers trail by 16. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Sinks the triple. Maxey's got 8 points.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Porzingis against Reed. Kept alive. Out to White. Takes a 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Puts it up from 7. Good D by Holiday.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
The pass to White. And here's Porzingis. Over Reed. Porzingis can't hit. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. They trail by 16. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Now, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
20 seconds left in the first half. Maxey looking it over. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
9 seconds left to play in the first half. Takes the three. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Boston in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting them. Hopefully, start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Philadelphia 76ers.
They're rolling out the red carpet in the lane, and everybody's on the guest list. They need to call security, tighten it up.
You know what, Shaq? You'd be a good bouncer. I mean, heck, you could just, do that as a side hustle.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
Looking at Philadelphia, this hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away, but do not sleep on them. Oh, sorry about that. They have the talent to kick it into high gear and right down the stretch.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris is out there with Reed. Then there's Batum. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Hield in at the shooting guard position. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. For the Sixers, it's championship or bust. Joel Embiid said there's nothing to be happy about just getting to the conference finals or the finals. We got to win the whole thing. That's the goal. And every single day, it's just trying to find ways to make that happen. Back to you.
Yep, all or nothing. David, thank you. Doris amongst the best we've ever seen from the Bahamas, Buddy Hield.
Really think about it, Kevin. Buddy Hield, DeAndre Ayton, Kai Jones. We're seeing a few very successful men. And let's not forget about Jonquel Jones, MVP in the WNBA. She grew up training with Hield in the Bahamas.
Basket good. Harris has got 7 points in the game.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Hield with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Batum for three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
One thing Nicholas Batum has shown Doris throughout his career is his versatility.
Kevin, you love guys who are willing to take on a number of different roles and have the skill set to go ahead and execute. Batum, a guy who played 3 different positions over the course of his decade-plus in the NBA, a truly selfless player. One of the things I admire most about Nick Batum is how consistently he gives effort through 48 minutes. Plays with his head in the game and giving his all-out effort every play.
The 76ers trail by 10. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Holiday against Maxey. Outside, Batum. Clock is at 3. Here's Hield. And it's sent back by White.
That's anticipation on the defensive end by Derek White. Send it back, young sir.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Celtics leading by 10. In the corner, Tatum with it. The kick out to Holiday, to the middle. Celtics passing it around. And stolen by Harris. Hield against White. Maxey in the corner. There's the triple. Good on the triple. Maxey's got 11 points.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Maxey, no good.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Al Horford, he's checked in for the Celtics. The 76ers also with a sub. Oubre's checked in. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And Philadelphia calls time here. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Celtics. Very strong season they've had. Always at or near the top of the conference. And right now they're in first place in contention for that. Exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, Philadelphia just way behind.
And, you know, for Boston, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Here's Maxey. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his third foul of the game. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Maxey.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, number 7.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. On the wing, Batum. Back to Lowry. Brown against Oubre. Shot clock at 3. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Lowry.
Well, this is one thing that Kyle Lowry does well. Gets off the basketball and able to rise and fire on the catch. Impressive shot.
Now here is Holiday. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
Well, the rise for the alley-oop, just remarkable timing, perfect execution.
Batum against Tatum. Outside for Batum. Tries again. The putback. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. On the wing, Brown. Horford up top. Outside Holiday. Horford sets a screen for Holiday. Back to Horford. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Reed's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Harris finds Oubre. Off with the layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Horford. Here's Tatum. Tatum slipped by the contact inside.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
Lowry fires away from outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Boston Celtics. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll return shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. That's the Boston 5. Back to Tatum. Here's the 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Celtics.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Lowry from outside, and Tatum pulls it down. Celtics leading by 18. Pritchard passes to Horford. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists in the game. There's the screen. Here's Lowry. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, this guy has spent a lot of his career in the painted area and knows how to finish. Kyle Lowry inside.
Martin against Horford. From deep. Hauser misses. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 19-point game. Offensive rebound. Nobody near Melton. Bangs home the trifecta. Melton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now a timeout called by Boston. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Holiday attacking, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Of course, we've talked about Boston's young talent for so long. They've now become battle-tested veterans.
And it's incredible how young that experience has taken hold. They have had players build big roles in so many big games. What a strong foundation, and now you've just got to keep building.
Now, here's Batum. Healed outside. That 3 off the mark. Celtics leading by 18. Here's Holiday. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Maxey. Philadelphia's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Shoots from the right block. Harris misses. Boston's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. White dishes to Brown. Back to White. Brown feeling out a bit. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Nicholas Batum.
How about the up fake from Jaylen Brown? This guy's so convincing with it.
And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer, for a time, the richest in NBA history.
And you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
Golden State has been the team of the last decade. But if you had to make a prediction, Doris, which team do you envision as the next dynasty?
Oh, Kev, sustained success like that of Golden State is truly rare. That is a tough one. But if you're going to put pressure on me to pick one, I'd say Boston because of their star talent, their depth, and the front office leadership.
Yep, that one goes.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Now here's White. Horford with a screen on Hield. White. Out to Porzingis. Fires for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Porzingis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jason Tatum.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Max. Following the basket by Derek White. Hield kicks to Batum. Can they get it? Rebound by the Celtics. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Porzingis with a screen on Hield. Here's White. Pass to Porzingis. The kick out to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Boston. And it's White missing. Outside, Maxey. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Giroux. You know that's a team that wants to go inside. How did you make it hard for them?
I really just feel like we really just packed the paint. Did a good job of doing that. We know they have a lot of paint points, so just being able to keep them out there and try to make it shoot three. So I think we did a good job.
Yeah, you stuck to the game plan, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Make your hell gaming.